Welcome to WaterfordView. I'm Zara King and we're here at the Theatre Royal for Red Kettle's 25th anniversary. Here are some of the memories and excerpts of the last quarter century.
It's been a long time. It's been a long time indeed. You're looking as well as ever. You haven't changed a bit in all the years. I'm delighted to be here. A long time ago, we had great adventure here. We were fighting the villains, Harvey Duff and Harvey Kitchener. But we had the babies up. We got we did. We had the babies up. And I get the girl. And I brought her home with me. And she's still at home as it happens.
Ben Hennessy, 25 years on for Red Kettle. Did you ever think you'd see the day?
Oh, cheapers. I think we lived day to day back then, you know, so we never really had... I suppose we had ambitions, you know, all the time, and we were idealistic, definitely. Insofar as, you know, all our reasonings was to kind of make theatre accessible and to enjoy ourselves doing it, you know, and we certainly did enjoy the journey. And it's great to be here, but it doesn't feel like 25 years, for sure.
She served on the board of the company for 8 years, up to 2008, and only resigned her position as chair of the company to take up her new position as chairperson of the Arts Council of Ireland. Ladies and gentlemen, friends and colleagues, will you please welcome an honorary Waterford woman, Pat Milan.
Happy birthday, Red Kettle. I'm really proud to have been associated with this company for so many years. Jim Nolan has been a very important part of the company, the first artistic director, writer in residence, as they say, and also wrote many of the plays that they produced so successfully, and some of these plays that you're going to see here this evening.
So you've been to all of their productions throughout the 25 years, or so I'm told anyway. What's been the most memorable for you?
Well, I have different memories of different things because of the nature, but I think Moonshine by Jim Nolan stands out in my mind as being an amazing play and an amazing time. I was just so impressed. It meant so much to me in the time I saw it. Some plays stay in your mind. Looking back, and I had to write a note for the programme, and I was looking back over the plays and did I see this? And apparently I did, allegedly anyway. And I probably did because I wrote about a lot of them. Moonshine stands out in my mind, just because it was by Jim Nolan, I think, because it was local.
The lights through the coloured windows catching my eye. Will those who pass this way today a little prayer to Jesus say?
So to see you, Matt.
Yeah? You too. Good Friday, he's over the worst now. Jesus. All downhill from here. Sunday's the big day, of course. Resurrection. Lovely word, that.
You haven't changed much.
You have. I can tell. Older.
5 years older.
Jim Nolan, 25 years on for Red Kettle. Did you ever think you'd see the day?
I'm absolutely delighted. We had no idea it would last so long. We thought we might get a couple of years out of it. We started out as an amateur company. We've travelled the world since. It's been very exciting, and it's lovely, lovely, lovely to be here tonight celebrating it. Given the night that's in it, it's exactly 25 years since the first performance of The Gods Are Angry, and the cherry blossoms are still out there. I remember coming in here on a Thursday night to open, and the cherry blossoms were in full bloom, and on the Saturday night when we left, they'd all fallen. And we were very sad because the first, you know, it was over, we didn't know what was going to happen next. The cherry blossoms are still out there, and so are we.
You have to hurry. The old bitch will have the skin off me back for being late.
I wish you wouldn't use them words.
Ah, leave me alone, you and your words. Isn't it enough to say what you think? I'm not good enough for you. Isn't that it?
I never said any such thing.
It's written all over your face for all to see. Just leave me at the front door and be done with it.
All right, so.
All right, so? Is that all you can say?
What do you want me to say?
It isn't what I want you to say. Say what you have to say yourself.
That's what I said, so.
Oh, God almighty, give me patience with you.
Bernard, tell us, what are your fondest memories of Red Kettle?
One of my fondest memories would be the rehearsal coming up to Happy Birthday Dear Alice with Anna Manahan and Jim Caldwell, and the whole atmosphere of the rehearsal room, and the sort of feeling that we really were going to do something great with this great cast. And then my great memory was after the opening night, the whole audience in this very theatre singing I'm Forever Blowing Bubbles, which was the theme song of the play. And I knew there was a great success. It was great for me, but more important, it was great for Red Kettle.
The remarkable thing is that Captain George Anthony and his wife Greta and their child Pearl and the ghost of his deceased mother-in-law and the ship's crew and the 6 prisoners and the Republicans John Breslin and John Devoy and a host of others are all played by the one actor. The one actor who also wrote this Edinburgh Fringe First award-winning play. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the one and only Donal O'Kelly.
Ladies and gentlemen, before I take the plunge, I'd like to record my own very sincere gratitude and appreciation to Red Kettle for premiering Catalpa here 15 years ago in Waterford. We had a fantastic summer with us that year, and I have nothing but the most wonderful memories of that time. And in particular, I want to thank Jim Nolan, who was the man who said, "Okay, Donald, we'll do it." And Ben, of course, Ben Hennessy, and the late Jim Daly, and Titchmar, and Dave Curran, and Liam Rellis. We had a fantastic time, and thanks very much to those. Usually, when I perform Catalpa, I perform it, of course, with live music by Trevor Knight. Unfortunately, Trevor can't be with us tonight. So in the great theatrical tradition of turning adversity to advantage, and seeing us situated here in the Theatre Royal, which is noted all over the globe for its pantomime and musical tradition, I'm going to ask you, the audience, to supply the sound effect. Now, we have to do this very quickly because I've only got 10 minutes and I can't hang around. So I don't want to have to coax you. You have to just dive in now, okay? There's only 4 cues and I give very clear indications. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So you can't go wrong. And the cues are, the first one is announcing the titling of the film. So I will say, screen caption, New Bedford, Massachusetts, April 1875, and you have to go, la la. So we just try it, okay? New Bedford, Massachusetts, April 1875, la la. Oh, a very beautiful city.
Red Kettle, 25 years on, did you ever think you'd see the day?
No, I did not in my wildest dreams, and I'm sure not in their wildest dreams either, because theatre is the kind of event that puts on a production. Production is over, everybody hugs everybody else, swear we're going to send Christmas cards, swear it's going to go on forever, and somehow it doesn't. Other people move on, and it's just amazing that it survived, and it's gone through, I suppose, several transformations, reorganisations, restructurings, and it's surviving.
Your worship, Pope Pius XII. Dear Pius, I don't know if you know me, but I live in the same street as the lawyer O'Brien, who says he met you. I doubt it. But I'm not writing to tell you on the lawyer O'Brien. Do you know Father Brophy? Well, tonight the Eucharistic procession was on, and Father Brophy told Miss Kerr to close the call. And the other picture houses were closed as well, so that people wouldn't be enjoying themselves instead of traipsing around the town in the procession. Well, Pius, the Eucharistic procession is one thing, but the pictures is another. I think it was very forward of Father Brophy to stop the people going where they want to go. The people is old enough to make up their own minds. And I think you should write to Father Brophy and tell him to think long and hard before doing like that again. And don't think I'm not as holy as the next one. Your picture's on my bedroom wall. And I once said 9 First Fridays on the trot. Yours sincerely, Jamie Mack.